they have sprinklers in those buildings? It's got to be a requirement now, I would think, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. It's such a shame. So the person who's candles now, I'm sure she'd probably blame herself for the I would anyway. Yeah. Oh, it's a shame.
Max was happy.
Yeah.
My son does. Thank you for your
100 people?
great job.
Yeah, I saw you on the head. Yeah.
I'm
What were you
sorry.
there, like 2 a.m. or?
Okay.
My grandkids are working.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, I saw that. Good.
Don't buy them Coke 'cause they won't wear
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it?
That's fun. Man, jeez.
You would think.
I saw him driving around the other day. He has a new car.
Oh,
I guess
that's
he needs
his
a car.
living.
Cruising around.
Well, guess what? We'll be retired into this term. How about yourself?
Now I got. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and please remain standing for the invocation by Pastor John Inverso of Choose United Methodist Church.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Council. Good evening. Let us pray. Good and gracious God, we thank you for the blessings that you have bestowed upon us here in Gloucester Township. Thank you for our leaders here tonight, for all those who govern our great community. We also thank you for those who put themselves in harm's way for our sake, our law enforcement, firefighters, EMS workers. Bless them, O Lord, with protection, integrity, and peace. As our council meets tonight, grant our leaders wisdom and compassion in every decision, discussion. Help them seek always the best interests of the community. Thank you for the freedom to speak up, to have our voices heard, and votes counted. Help us to speak with gentleness, to regard our leaders and all our fellow citizens with the utmost respect, regardless of politics, religion, ethnicity, identity, or gender, not just in this meeting, but in our life together, in this community, in our nation, and in the world which you have given us. Amen.
This regular meeting of the Township Council is being held in accordance with the schedule of the meetings of the Township Council established and adopted by the Township Council, which schedule designated the time and date and place of this meeting. Adequate public notice of this meeting has been provided pursuant to the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act. We are using an electronic amplifying recording device in order to obtain a clear and audible record and request all those wishing to speak be recognized and state your name and address directly to the microphone. The recording device to be solely utilized by the Township Clerk's Office for the preparation of minutes and shall be the official record of the Township Council meetings. Madam Clerk, may I have the roll call, please?
Mr. Mignon?
Here.
Mrs. Albright Troxel?
Here.
Mrs. Grace Love?
Here.
Mr. Nash?
Here.
Mrs. Walters?
Here.
Mr. Castro?
Here.
Mr. Mercado?
Present.
Mr.
Here.
Carlemere? Mr. Cardis?
Here.
Chief Manazzi? Mr. McGill?
Here.
Mrs. Corbin?
Before we go to the public comment, we have a resolution to go into closed session, Resolution 2511-369 on 2 personnel matters. May I have a motion, please? to go
I'll
to
make
closed
that.
session?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
On the question, roll call, please.
Mr. Mignon?
Yes.
Mrs. Albright Troxel?
Yes.
Mrs. Grace Love?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mr. Castro?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes, this should take approximately 15 minutes.
There's a camera.
Nice, nice.
That's relaxing. It is. You know, I did that lunch. That's what I did. That's what I do. I just pull it.
Madam Clerk, roll call again, please.
Mr. Mignon?
Here.
Mrs. Albright Troxel?
Here.
Mrs. Grace Love?
Here.
Mr. Nash?
Here.
Mrs. Walters?
Here.
Mr. Castro?
Here.
Mr. Mercado?
Yeah,
Mr.
present. Sorry.
Mr. Carlemere?
Here.
Mr. Cardis?
Here.
Chief Manazzi?
Here.
Mr. McGill?
Here.
Mrs. Corbin?
Thank you. That matter has been referred back to our attorney for on two personnel matters for that to be resolved with a settlement. Now we'll go to our first public comment. This is for agenda items only. Anyone addressing council may speak one time. Each speaker is entitled to 3 minutes. There's a total of 15 minutes for our first public comment portion. At the end of the public comment, council will respond to the question or comments. Would anyone like to speak on on agenda items only? Seeing none, we'll close the first public comment. Bid report, broker of record of health. Do I do them separately or?
Could do them all together.
Broker of record of health, online tax sale hosting services, and 2025-2026 snow removal program. May I have a motion to accept the bid report?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
On the question, roll call, please.
Mr. Mignon?
Yes.
Mrs. Albright Troxel?
Yes.
Mrs. Grace Love?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mr. Castro?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes. Next is ordinance for second reading for adoption. There will be a public hearing. 0-25-21, ordinance of the Township of Gloucester, County of Camden, in the state of New Jersey, adopting amendments to the New Vision Redevelopment Area Plan in accordance with the local redevelopment and housing law. This is a settlement agreement of litigation with 1000 Williamstown, New Jersey, LLC, for a property located at Block 18302, Lot 1, Block 18301, Lots 12 and 14, and Block 18319, Lots 1 and 1.01. We will now open up the public portion on this hearing. Each speaker can speak up to 5 minutes. If there's additional speakers that'd like to speak, we're going to ask you to sit down so the next speaker can speak, but there's unlimited time on this, but each speaker will do it in 5-minute chunks. Would anyone like to speak on this ordinance? Seeing none, we'll close the public hearing. May I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Second. On the question, roll call, please.
Mr. Mignon?
Yes.
Mrs. Albright Troxel?
Yes.
Mrs. Grace Love?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mr. Castro?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes. Next is ordinance 0-25-20. It's a reintroduction of first reading. Ordinance of the Township of Gloucester, County of Camden, in the state of New Jersey, adopting amendments to the Blackwood West redevelopment plan in accordance with the local redevelopment and housing law, NJSA 40A-12A-1 et sec. This amends the Blackwood West redevelopment plan to include amend section 1410B, the mixed-use redevelopment zone, to include personal services specifically limited to block 10605, which is lot 2, 100 North Black Horse Pike, for a medical spa service. I entertain a motion
So moved.
Second.
on the question. Roll call, please.
Mr. Mignon?
Yes.
Mrs. Albright Troxel?
Yes.
Mrs. Grace Love?
Yes.
Mr. Nash?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mr. Castro?
Yes.
Mr. Mercado?
Yes. Next is ordinance 0-25-22. Ordinance of the Township of Gloucester, County of Camden, and State of New Jersey, adopting amendments to the New Vision Redevelopment Plan in accordance with the local redevelopment housing law, NJSA 40A-12A-1 et sec. This is to include block 18302, lot 5 into the New Vision Redevelopment Plan for continuity and help the redevelopment effort of this particular parcel and plan for that area. for the settlement agreement with 1000 Williamstown, New Jersey LLC. This is the first reading. A hearing will be held at its second reading. May I have a motion, please?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
On the question? Roll call, please.
Mr. Mignon.
Yes.
Mrs. Albert Troxel.
Yes.
Mrs. Grace Love.
Yes.
Mr. Nash.
Yes.
Mrs. Walters.
Yes.
Mr. Castro.
Yes.
Mr. Mercado.
Yes. Next is our consent agenda. I'd like to take one item off the consent agenda and have it separate, and that is for the accepting Resolution 2511-400, the Township Council accepting the 2024 audit of the Township of Gloucester. So I'd like that separated, taken out from the consent agenda. Is there any other council member like to have any item removed? May I have a motion to move the audit Resolution 2511-400 off the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
On the question? Roll call. This is just to move it off the consent agenda.
Mr. Mignon.
Yes.
Mrs. Albert Troxel.
Yes.
Mrs. Grace Love.
Yes.
Mr. Nash.
Yes.
Mrs. Walters.
Yes.
Mr. Castro.
Yes.
Mr. Mercado.
Yes. Can I have a motion to accept the consent agenda as amended?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
On the question? Roll call, please.
Mr. Mignon.
Yes.
Mrs. Albert Troxel.
Yes.
Mrs. Grace Love.
Yes.
Mr. Nash.
Yes.
Mrs. Walters.
Yes.
Mr. Castro.
Yes.
Mr. Mercado.
Yes. Resolution R 2511-400, resolution of the Township Council of the Township of Gloucester, accepting the 2024 audit of the Township of Gloucester. This was presented to council. The CFO also spoke at it at our 6 o'clock workshop. We did not have any findings that were provided to the township from our independent auditor. So I want to thank Mrs. Errett and Mr. Cardis for the work that you guys perform and your offices on the audit this year.
Thank you.
May I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
On the question, roll call, please.
Mr. Mignon.
Yes.
Mrs. Albert Troxel.
Yes.
Mrs. Grace Love.
Yes.
Mr. Nash.
Yes.
Mrs. Walters.
Yes.
Mr. Castro.
Yes.
Mr. Mercado.
Yes. We did not receive any GTE Gov access emails. We'll now go to our second public comment portion. Each speaker is entitled to 5 minutes. There's 30 minutes for this time period, and each speaker may speak once. Would anyone like to speak during this public comment to speak about any item that they wish to? Mr. Burns?
Good evening, council.
Evening,
Brian
evening.
Burns, Saltwood Drive. I had a couple things on my agenda this evening. The first one is regarding the resolution tonight to to direct the planning board to study a redevelopment zone for block 18302, lot 5. This is part of the settlement, I believe, for the property behind Target. And my question is, why is it that council will support a redevelopment zone for this particular block and lot, and yet not support a redevelopment zone for the ecologically sensitive areas on Hickstown Road? My second question is, what is the relationship between the redevelopment entity, the planning board, and the zoning board? Who directs who? Because I noticed the resolution has the redevelopment entity directing the planning board to have a study of this particular area as to whether or not it meets the state requirements as a re-examination, or I'm sorry, as a redevelopment zone. So that's question one. The other question is, thank you, Mr. Mercado, for your email regarding the freeway golf course. You did basically confirm what I had mentioned last meeting, that the clerk's office at this time has no plans for development of that ground, although a resolution was passed that identified a pump station and just shy of 800 residential units. So my follow-up question is, what happened to those plans? I mean, there's nothing in the offices here, and I believe it was Black Horse Properties at the time that resolution was passed, was asking for a pump station in order to provide sewage services for about 800 homes. So right now, it's, I don't know what happened to those plants is my question. If anyone knows what happened to those plants. My next question was, what properties, if any, are possibly being considered for continued open space preservation? And my last question is, how do we get the Little Mill track on the Rossi? Right now, it is not on the Rossi, and I posed that question to our planner, Ms. Corbin, and she did not respond to me. So that is my final question for the evening. How do we get the Little Mill track, which is an amazing piece of property? You guys did a fantastic job on that. Okay, when you are no longer on council and I'm no longer here, it'll be something that you can look back on and say, it really is. It's an environmental treasure. So, but as of right now, it is not part of the Rossi. So what steps need to be taken to include that on the Rossi? So thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Burns. Is there anyone else who'd like to speak? Seeing none, there's a second.
Wait for somebody else, but I have a question.
Okay.
I thought somebody else was going to go. This is directed to
Can we have your name?
Danny
You have to
Parrish.
direct it to
Danny
council.
Parrish.
Ms. Parrish, you have to direct it to council.
Danny Parrish.
Your question has to be directed to council.
Okay, my question is for Chief Manassi. Should I?
Okay.
can
And
I
then
talk?
after you're done
I
your
face him?
question, I'll ask Mr. Manazzi if he can answer that. You can face him, but
Thank you. Chief Manassi, where the new ShopRite is being put up. I had a very bad accident over there about a month ago. Some lady came flying through there. Where you come through, where the fire station is, where the fire, and the wine house, there's a stop sign. Okay, and where the stop sign is, up the opposite side of the wine house. I had pictures in my camera, but I forgot to bring the camera in. But you can see it if you drive by there. There's about a 6 foot, 8 foot wall, okay, that comes out after the stop sign. There's 2 dumpsters that stick out. So when you stop at the stop sign, you actually drive about 5 miles an hour, okay, because there's a stop sign on the wall to make sure that you don't go and get hit by somebody flying through there. There's no stop signs coming on the opposite side of that wall. Okay? And there's no stop sign directly there. So when I pulled out, and I was going very slow because I had a son that got killed and decapitated, so I don't drive fast, 25 miles an hour, this lady came flying through and smacked into me. Okay? When I went there today to take pictures, you actually need a stop sign right there where the end of that wine house is. I see that you put up stop signs, or whoever did put stop signs coming from the Planet Fitness and all those other things coming to the end. But you need a stop sign on the opposite side of that wall. And you also need a stop sign where you stop at the fire station and the stop sign I stop at. You need a stop sign on that side because there's going to be a lot of accidents as soon as that construction's all done. So if you look at that, or whoever does the planning for that for stop signs, somebody needs to check that out. That's my one question. My second question is to the council or the president or whoever talks to the mayor. Like the mayor to acknowledge New Jersey American Water has tons of PFAS in it, the plastics, and there's a ton of lawsuits out for this township, Gloucester Township, Stratford, Somerdale, and I've been on top of it for a long time. And New Jersey American Water just actually just accepted 3 other water companies in this area. So the mayor actually has to open up to the township because everybody drinks the water who can't afford essentials, smart water, core water, or can't get filters in their systems, or can't get Brita filters or the best one, zero waters. So they're drinking. When you get a tester, you can buy a tester actually over at Walmart that tests the water. So I bought a tester for the water, and it has 189 toxic chemicals in the water that comes through my water. And then when I test the Brita filter, it comes through 69 toxic chemicals, mercury, lead, arsenic, all kinds. And then when you take the Brita, after the Brita, and I tested my zero water filter, it came out zero. So the mayor needs to acknowledge to the township that they have to be careful of the water they're drinking, because the state, the EPA, the DEP, who I've been working with, shows up on all their diagrams major toxic chemicals that are coming from the soil, from the water, and also from aqua water. But the mayor's involved with New Jersey American Water, so he should have had this opened up to this township prior to this. And now he's New Jersey American Water acquired 3 other water companies. So now we have to worry about the 3 other water companies that they just got. So that should be actually opened up to the township for the people. Okay.
Okay.
Number 2. There was one other one I totally forgot about right now.
Well,
I have 3 minutes, so I'll bring it up the next meeting.
thank you for your time. Is there anyone else? Seeing none, we'll close the second public portion. Okay, so Mr. Burns, the first question, the decision to direct, there's a resolution to direct the planning board to include that lot, and why doesn't council support or direct the planning board for the Hickstown property? Mr. Burns, my response is going to be the response I've given you every time you've asked this question. I don't have anything different for you to add. Does anyone else want to respond to that? The relationship between the redevelopment entity, planning board, and zoning board. Can you, Mr. Cars, as our solicitor, just provide a layman's explanation
So
of
the
that?
statute in New Jersey allows the governing body, once they develop a redevelopment zone within their community, to either name an individual developer or individual company as the redevelopment entity. Redevelopment entity then has the jurisdiction to hear any development that's coming into a redevelopment zone and make an appointment of a redeveloper. Many, many years ago, this governing body determined that the best entity that should serve as the redevelopment entity is council itself. And council was always appointed as the redevelopment entity for any developer in a redevelopment zone, and it's just continued that way. That gives the governing body the opportunity to hear proposals and tracts and development and make recommendations and appointment of a redeveloper for a specific project, rather than having someone independent from the government do that. A lot of towns in New Jersey do the same thing. They name the governing body as the redevelopment entity.
And its relationship with the planning board and zoning board?
Well, its relationship with the planning board, once there is a redeveloper named by the redevelopment entity, then that redeveloper does the same process as any developer in putting a project together and then presenting it to the planning zoning board, how they go through that process. Doesn't change their authority to proceed that way.
Okay. With the freeway project, sorry for the late email to you, Mr. Burns. I just wanted to make sure that we didn't have anything that was on file. There are no existing plans. No application has been filed with the planning or zoning boards. I can't tell you where it's at. Ms. Corbin, have you had any discussions with that particular project? There are cases where projects, people move forward with a Form A application, which is an application through the sewer department, or in previous iterations, the MUA, where an application is submitted to see if they can connect to have a project in a particular area. You mentioned the number of homes that would be there, but nothing has moved forward To my knowledge, and Ms. Corbin, you've confirmed that nothing has moved forward to the planning board. Okay. The question, what properties are being considered to be preserved by the township? Mr. Carr, is that something that you and the mayor or the administration have talked about, particular projects or parcels?
I don't know that right now at this point we have anything earmarked, but, we will be talking about that.
Okay. Other than, I don't know if this would fall under it, but the old PNC site that we discussed, that the township will move forward in acquiring that parcel of land and not having housing take place there in the corner of Pennsylvania and Church Street, and possibly funds from the capital budget. But would that fall under, let's say if it was a municipal lot, would that fall under that?
I don't know because it's a parking lot. So that will be something definitely that we'll consider for our capital budget. And we will talk to Triad about any grants that are out there that we can apply for.
Okay. With the Little Mill track, Ms. Corbin, did you hear the question regarding adding that to the Rossi report?
We're actually in coordination with Greenacres already to update the Rossi of the township. We're just preparing the proposal to update the Rossi, and that should be coming out soon for councils.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Corbin. Ms. Paris, I'm glad that you're okay. I know what you do. 3 or 4 days a week, I go off Blackwood Cleveland Road to go to the gym there, and I got to slowly go past the wine warehouse because there are dumpsters there, and they fly through it.
And a walk.
Yes, they fly through it. Do we have the authority in there with stop signs? I'm thinking chapter 81 and.
So thank you for bringing that to our attention. I believe it is private property. We can make recommendations. It needs a site survey. It needs a review. So I'll assign the Traffic Safety Bureau to go out and take a look at it and see what we can do in the area.
Okay, yeah, because it is chaotic there. They restriped the whole parking lot. It used to be on a slant, now it's straight, and kids are flying there, and yeah.
People actually just come from where what do you call it, where the post office is?
Yeah.
And go right straight through, and they don't stop. There's no stop sign.
So,
We'll take a look.
all right, thank you.
Thank you.
And your comments regarding American Water and the mayor and the cautioning our township or opening up about the water they're drinking. We'll forward that to the mayor, and he'll review the comments that you made today. Thank you. Polling of directors.
Mr. Parliament,
Nothing to report.
Mr. Cardis.
Yeah, I want to congratulate Mayor, Councilwoman Helen Albright Troxel, Councilwoman Carolyn Grace, Councilman Siri Castro on their landslide victory in last Tuesday's election.
Chief Manazzi.
Good evening, council. I would just like to assure you and the residents that the Gloucester Township Police looks forward to continuing to provide exceptional and professional services to the whole community. And we look forward to working together in the future.
Thank you, Chief.
Mr. McGill.
Nothing to add, thank you.
Mrs. Corbin. Mr. Mignon.
Congratulations, Chief Manazzi, on your first official council meeting as chief. And congratulations to Carolyn, Siri, and Helen on the recent election, and Dave Mayor. Thank you.
Mrs. Albright Troxel.
Yeah, congratulations to my running mate and the mayor and Chief Manazzi. It's a pleasure to have you in that position. I know I'm going to miss the old chief, but I think the new chief is going to be just as good. So I have a lot of confidence and faith in you. And if you ever need any help, don't call me. No. If I can help you, I certainly will.
Mrs.
And
Grace.
I have one more and I was very happy about no findings on the audit. I think that's really important. I don't think we always understand how important and valuable that is. And we do that in Gloucester Township quite often. I don't remember an audit that didn't have any findings. So I'm very happy about that. What you need to understand is when they come in and do an audit, it's not just a day thing. They're here for a long time. And they go over to make sure that everything is accurate, so that everything that we do is following the laws and that people can understand it. So I just wanted everybody to understand the value of the no findings. And I congratulate all those who worked on the audit and the budget and that whole process. I mean, that's all connected, and the process is longstanding and it's difficult and it's tedious, but it is definitely something that we need in every township, and especially as big as our town is. And no findings is, I know I keep saying it, but it's a good thing. Thank you.
Mrs. Grace Love.
I also want to congratulate the mayor for the victory and our council members. It was an exciting election. We worked very hard. Congratulations, Chief Manazzi, on your transition. Sorry I could not make it, but I did watch. It's just, I'm just looking forward to this vision of all of the changes and you being our new chief and the work we have ahead. I had a chance to look over the demographics of the voting and everything, how people voted as far as our numbers. And I just want to say, regardless of how the numbers turned out and who voted for who, we represent everyone in this township. And I will continue to serve to the best of my ability. And I just thank everyone. And if there's any needs in our communities, I just want everyone to know, whether you're Republican or Democrat or liberal, independent, we're here to serve you as a larger community. So thank you very much, and everyone have a great night.
Mr. Nash.
So congratulations to all the elected winners this past Tuesday. Congratulations to Chief. Known Chief for a while now. I mean, he's a big coach baseball together. Funny story is Gloucester Township Blue Sox is a travel baseball. It's our baseball organization. And Coach Anthony was a coach with me, and we couldn't figure out a logo for our new team. So Anthony is the founder of the GT Blue Sox logo. So thanks to Chief. Also want to say congratulations to Nina Moffat-Scully for being appointed to the Historical and Scenic Preservation Society tonight. And speaking of the Historic Society, on Sunday, November 3rd, they're going to have the holiday open house. It's a really great time to come out, bring the family, bring the kids. They decorate the tavern, and they have a choir. They have all types of holiday type fun. So it's Sunday, November 30th, 1 to 4. And Mr. Burns, you mentioned something about a list of properties that were up for consideration for Janiza. During the summertime, there was a planning board meeting. Didn't we create, you created a list of places that people were recommending for?
The township's open space and recreation plan.
Right.
There is a list of potential open space.
Yeah. So Brian, you might want to grab that because it's a great information. Janiza had a big map with all the different potential spots. So it gave me a good understanding of what's available in the town and what's out there. All right. And that's it. Thanks.
Mrs. Walters.
I want to congratulate Chief on your first official council meeting. I hope the transition goes well for you. I want to congratulate the mayor and council for all the work that they put into their election, and that they continue to move forward with the township. I also want to say thank you for the veterans. Tomorrow's Veterans Day, so please thank a veteran. We did have them come and speak to our kids at school last week, so hopefully they were influence to them to go into the military as well. So thank you for all that had served for us, and have a good night, everyone.
Mr. Castro.
I want to say congratulations to all the winners, of course, in the election last week, as well as congratulations, Chief. Look forward to working with you. A couple weeks ago, we had a really big fire here in Gloucester Township, a 3-alarm fire. Prayers out to the 100 families that were displaced and for the individual that unfortunately succumbed to injuries. Prayers for her and her family. They are making collections. Different entities throughout Gloucester Township are looking for donations for these individuals. Please, if you can, go out, donate. As an individual that's a first responder, I do want to say that there was a lot of entities that were involved in that fire. A lot of Gloucester Township PD, Gloucester Township firefighters, fire departments that came from outside of our township to assist with that. And I just want to say that they did a remarkable job considering what they had to deal with. When you're dealing with wind and fire at the same time, it's a whole different animal. You know, you got to be a forward thinker to be able to handle that type of a incident. And those individuals that were the incident commanders and assistants from the chief as well. I know that was a heck of a way to start your week, but you know, they did a fantastic job, phenomenal job, and I commend you guys for everything that you did.
Yes.
It could have been a heck of a lot worse. Also, like Ms. Tara said, tomorrow's Veterans Day. Don't forget to thank a veteran. And with that being said, everyone have a good night.
Mr. Mercado.
I want to thank everyone for coming out this evening. Congratulations to Chief. Chief Mozzie is our 12th chief here in Gloucester Township. Those ceremonies I feel very special, and the changing of the guard, and I wish you the best. When I heard that you're the 12th chief of Gloucester Township, and I've worked with 5 of you, I'm like, oh, I've been around too long. I'm sure some of the audience can agree. But congratulations and Godspeed. The mayor's office is collecting toys for the annual Christmas toy drive. If you are interested in donating any toys, you can drop them off at the mayor's office. The hours are from 8 to 5:45 Monday through Thursday. On November 23rd, this church has been doing this for over 15 years. Bethel Christian Church has a annual Thanksgiving dinner that the public is open to. Whether you have food insecurities or you just want to have some fellowship with fellow residents of Gloucester Township, anyone is welcome there from 12 to 5, and that is at Highland High School in their cafeteria. I want to congratulate Mayor David Mayer, Councilwoman Helen Albright Troxel, Councilman Siri Castro, and Councilwoman Carolyn Grace on their victories last week. There were over 25,000 ballots that were cast through early voting machines and vote by mail here in Gloucester Township. That's an impressive number. And I want to thank those that were on the ballot. It's not an easy thing to put your name on the ballot. We all have thoughts about what we think the vision or what direction Gloucester Township should go. Maybe we go about it in a different way, but I want to thank those 4 individuals, Mr. Gibbons, Ms. O'Donnell, Mr. Rarick, and Mr. Torres for stepping up and trying to contribute and wanting to contribute to their community. So thank you for their efforts as well. With that, I entertain a motion to adjourn. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, have a great evening, everyone.
Mr. Mercado. You belong here. I'll ruin it for you.
Oh, that was weird.